is going down, world? Welcome to the 40s. I go by the name Black Pegasus, and I got a very special guest in the house, the one and only.
What up, big baby? It's Biscuit.
Hey,
you know what
why
I'm saying?
am I a big baby? What the hell?
You never say, hey, big baby? Never?
No.
Did I just create that?
Yes.
That's going to hit. One day, it's not today, but it's gonna. That's eventually going to be a thing.
All right, big babies.
What up, big babies? Gotta give babies at the end, yeah.
All right, let us know what's hitting, man. This is crazy, you guys. Have you even ever heard of Weezer?
I have heard of Weezer for sure.
Okay.
Weezer has done some big things.
Okay, but you've never heard their music like that.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's like
I was
wouldn't
singing
be able
a
to,
hook. I was like, ooh, yeah, I look just like Buddy Holly. Oh,
I don't know what
Mary Tyler Moore. I don't care what they say about us anyway. I don't care about that. You don't know Weezer?
Nah.
That's like the big one, I think.
For real?
Yeah, they got some. So you guys correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not a Weezer expert, and I actually did a reaction to that video because I hadn't seen that video. But I actually haven't heard this song. So in my opinion, and I could be wrong, so correct me, they're in that pop punk lane or punk lane.
Okay.
But I think it's like very parallel to like Blink 182.
Nice. Okay. For
So,
sure.
you know, they have their own different vibe. I feel like they're more maybe the emo version because Blink is kind of, I don't know, they got Adam's song that's kind of emo. I don't know, man. I ain't a damn. But I'm going to introduce you to Say It Ain't So, Weezer.
Let's do it.
And we're going to have some fun. So a first-time reaction. And this is a first-time reaction for me because I haven't heard this one from Weezer. I could have swore they had something about a sweater unraveling. Like they literally have my sweater.
Well, we got Mary Tyler Moore in sweaters, bro. I don't know what's going on.
Man, I'm not a star. Anyways, if you guys are here for
Let's
this
check
reaction,
it out.
like, share, comment, subscribe.
We'll both be a lot more informed after this, guaranteed.
Hey, welcome back.
They tease him a lot, black peas on the spot. Welcome back, 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 welcome back. 40.
All right, I'm getting this logo down and I'm pulling the video up. Don't forget to support the original content on the channel. Also, if you want to check out my other channel, Pegasus vs. the World, over there, I do commentary, take on trending topics, stuff like that. But all the music and the music reactions happen right here on this channel. If you wanted access to the reactions early, there's a link in the description. Early access, big catalog of reactions that haven't been released to the public yet. And I update it every day, so you can have some fun in there. No obligation. The reactions will eventually be for everybody, so don't trip. And yeah, man, thanks for your support. Huge shout out to all the members. Let's get it going, man. Yo, this is on Weezer's official YouTube channel. Please go watch it over there without us. What we do isn't a substitute for the original. Always want to pay homage to the original content creators. And let's see what Weezer is talking about.
Let's get it.
Mr. Biscuit.
Oh yeah. Alright.
Very chill chords so far.
Somebody's hiding
I'm kind of tripping out. This is deeper than the way they wrote this is kind of cryptic, and there's a poeticness to this, and it's going in and out of the lyrics. Again, this is my first time hearing it, so I'm on the same wavelength as you. I'm trying to figure a few things out, but the lyrics are implying like, hey, everything's cool. You know, there's some brews chilling. Like, it's kind of like, yo, this is on the telly, but they're playing like, you know, they're like, dun. It's like very low vibration, but the lyrics are kind of explaining a story. Then when the music changes and goes, say it ain't so, and it's almost like they lost someone to something. You know, he's saying my drug is a heartbreaker. And
I thought he said my love is a heartbreaker.
Oh, yeah.
Your love,
my love is a heartbreaker, and the drug is a life taker or something like that. What is that?
There's a heartbreaker and a life taker. My love is a life taker, and the drug is a heartbreaker.
Yeah, but do you see what I'm saying? There's something there. I'm trying to unpackage it in real time, and maybe I'm tripping because sometimes people just put stuff together to put it out, but I don't think they do. So I was about to look up the lyrics, but maybe we should just get through it. Because there might be, sometimes there's little, it was like the Highwaymen reaction. It didn't come together until the end when Johnny Cash was like, you know. But anyways.
But I'm going to try to see it through that lens. I think you're onto something.
I'm going to bring it back a little bit. I'm going to bring it back to the beginning. I'm tripping.
Do it.
But just after, oh yeah, all right. And when he starts singing.
Because when he says somebody's Heine is in my icebox, I was like, whoa. But he's talking about a Heineken.
Yeah, and I'm feeling like you're at the barbecue just hanging out. Like, you know, like a cooler has the brews, the Heineken, you know what I'm saying?
Right, but the reason that didn't come across for me is because it's like, somebody... You know,
that's what I'm saying.
I'm like, okay,
there's a contrast in the energy versus the lyrics.
Right.
So it's almost, I don't know. There's something there.
Let's try it.
I kind of like it. I kind of like...
Somebody's Heine is drowning my icebox. Somebody's cold one is giving me chills. Guess I'll just close my eyes. Oh yeah, alright, feels good inside.
That's crazy.
Flip on the telly, wrestle with Jimmy. Something was bubbling behind my back. The bottle is ready to blow. Say it ain't so. Your joke is a heartbreaker. Say it ain't so. My love is a life taker.
All right, I'm going out on a limb. I could be absolutely wrong.
Go for it.
I think it's about alcohol being a vice. Because he brought up bubbling. It's about to blow. Everything is referencing alcohol. But he's just like, I'm just going to close my eyes and act like it doesn't exist. And then, you know, having an addiction could take your life, but that's your love. You know
So
what I'm
he
saying?
says somebody's Heine, and that's a Heineken, right?
I think so.
Is crowding my icebox. Somebody's cold one is
It's
giving me chills.
Yeah.
Like, why?
Because you like to drink.
So it's, but it's
No, maybe not.
maybe so. It's like,
I could be tripping. I'm just saying, like, it's almost like you're sober and you're about to break sobriety. That's what it feels like. Say it.
Yeah, say it.
All right, that could be a total L take, but that's what I was getting from the lyrics from this one so far.
Stay on that same track. Let's see if it continues.
Yeah, don't let me misguide you. You think of your own.
Right.
But I was just like, oh, maybe it's about that. We'll ask ChatGPT what's it about after we say what we think.
I can't confront you. I never could do that which might hurt you. So try and be cool when I say this way is a water slide away from me that takes it fuller every day. So be
Let's hear it from you first.
He drank from a juice box at the end.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that what that little bridge before the last chorus kind of maybe solidified your argument when they were saying steps, this like stepfather type of thing, drowning in the flood.
Yep.
Maybe that kind of solidifies what you were saying about the, struggling with a problem.
I want to let you bring your interpretation. I have an interpretation, though, in full scale. I don't know if it's right, but I have a full.
Drop it.
So, what actually gave me the key to answer this was you figuring out that Heine was Heineken. Because I just thought someone was sitting on a cooler and the cooler was full of beer. And that, once you said Heineken, that's where I was like, yo, this is what it's about.
Right.
And this is what I think. We're going to ask ChatGPT, but this is what I think. It's about multiple things, but I think they're telling the story of the cycle of alcohol addiction specifically, because there's always references to bottles, something's bubbling, and they're saying, I think Stephens is some type of drink. See, I've never been drunk because of this cycle. I saw this cycle.
You never been drunk?
No, never. I've had a buzz once in my life, but I've never drank.
Salute.
I'm straight edge. But this is because one of my friends, Melvin, in high school, went through this cycle where his father would hit him because he'd go home, get drunk. But so what I came to grips with at the end is, at first I just thought it was someone's issue with addiction and sobriety and potentially breaking that sobriety. But in hindsight, now listening to everything, I think he's telling the history of a father or a stepfather abusing, alcohol, and it carrying on to the son. And it's saying, say it ain't so, like it's ironic.
Right.
Say it ain't so that the child isn't doing exactly what the father did. And that's why he ended it with the juice box. Because I don't know if he wrote the song, but he's saying, I'm ending the cycle here. I'm not drinking alcohol. That's what he's saying by drinking the juice box at the end. That's what I think.
Wow. So somebody's Heine is crowding my ice box, right? Like, somebody, when somebody says that really grinds my gears, right? Like crowding my ice box might just mean like getting on my nerves or disturbing me psychologically, right?
Sure.
So it might be the Heineken of the stepfather. Like somebody's cold one is giving me chills, right? Like this is something that's been handed down to me that I didn't necessarily want.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Type of thing.
There's also multiple
That's interesting
things
to think about it
because,
that way, maybe.
So I have a vice. I've kind of talked to you about it lightly, but it eggs at you. It eats at you.
Right.
And so like even the descriptiveness of, I'm just going to close my eyes and stuff like that and act like it doesn't exist. But I know alcoholics who've ruined their whole life from alcoholism.
Oh, yeah.
And so saying a heartbreaker and a life taker, that addiction where it's like say it ain't so that you love this so much that you're going to allow it to destroy so many things. Let's see what ChatGPT says.
That's crazy.
That's what I got from it. So I gotta be tripping. All right, we're gonna find out what this song is about before we get off, because that was pretty cryptic. You guys tapping in the comments. I just did a reaction to Weezer, Say It Ain't So. Before I tell you my interpretation of it, I was curious, what does that song mean? Okay, Say It Ain't So is River Cuomo's fear of his family falling apart again, specifically tied to alcoholism and abandonment. Backstory, Rivers wrote the song after discovering a beer bottle in the fridge at his mom's house. The moment triggered trauma from his past, reminding him when his father left the family, which he associated with drinking. He feared his stepfather might also be going down the same path, breaking the family apart again. Wow. Somebody's Heine is crowding in my icebox. Literal reference to seeing beer in the fridge. Symbolic triggers memories of instability and loss. This bottle of Stevens awakens ancient feelings. That's when I was like, yes, it is about. Steven is referencing his stepfather in the bottle. I just love that they put it in such a cryptic way.
Right,
we had to uncover it. But yeah, Dude. Yep, it's called grunge pop rock, is what they're saying here on. So not off basis. And I think now the whole thing that I came up with the juice box, let me ask ChatGPT. That's actually very close to what I thought this was about. You were a little more detailed because I didn't know the backstory, period. They end the music video with the lead singer drinking out of a juice box, and I thought that was a symbol that he chose not to drink. I thought it stood out and it connected the song with the video, period. Is my interpretation correct? Yes, your interpretation is valid and insightful, especially from a symbolic and visual storytelling. You're right. The juice box moment at the end of Say It Ain't So video isn't random. It plays like a subtle but powerful statement. Juice box. Anyways, he drinks from the juice box around the visual. Anyways, ChatGPT goes crazy. So there you guys have it, man. That was my first time seeing Say It Ain't So and his first time.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, I hope you guys enjoyed this. We had a dope weekend of recording, some reactions. If you want to see him back, go crazy in the comments and check out some of our other reactions, and we will catch you guys on the next one.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. FUQ, boy.